What is going on, everybody, and welcome as we're kind of in the middle already of the 4-game set against the San Francisco Giants. You're coming in to pinch hit here in the 6th. You're down 3-0. That was a nice pitch. Just guess we're giving us the day off. We're currently on a 5-game hit streak, but there's no pressure to continue that here. We're not going to, as we're going to ground out the second here in a rainy day in San Francisco. See if they keep us in the ball game or if that's going to be it. Brito is going to come in for the, I don't know why I almost said Dodgers, but the Diamondbacks. And we're only going to get that one at bat here in the first game. Giants take the first game, so we're going to fall to, I believe it's 7 games back from the Giants in the West. So we usually get to this screen, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and get the next game loaded up and we'll bring you back. So here we go. First full game, second game in the series. You can see we're 16-20. They are 23-13. Ready to play. Looks like an evening game here at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Our end streak ended yesterday since we only had the one at bat and couldn't get a hit. We faced Derek Law, who is making his first start in a number of appearances, though. I'm not sure how many. He has an 0-2 record, a 7.82 ERA. Walked 11 people, so have to be patient with him if we can't draw out the walks. Against right-handers, we're hitting 368, 312 on the year. So we kind of came up out of that slump. Been hitting pretty well. Leading off the second here. That fastball is going to hit the bottom of the zone for strike one. So we'll get the 0-1 pitch. See if it's any good to hit. It wasn't, but we chased it. Count goes 0-2. If we can stay alive and not go down on strikes. Definitely has another pitch we should have left go. Somehow able to foul it off. That curveball in the dirt. Way early on it, too. That fastball is going to go high for ball one. This next pitch is. Fastball out on the outer third of the plate. Go down looking. Oh, kudos to Derek there. The way the Giants line up. Get our second plate appearance, 0 for 1, 0 for 2 in the series. And looks like we're leading off the fourth. We can get on base this time. That changeup goes way outside for ball one. Ball goes low, ball two. So lights are on, starting to get dark. It looks like it's a little after 8 at night. Slider's going to hit the outside corner for strike one. Count goes 2-1. We can get a better pitch on 2-1. And we'll take at the opposite field, but it hangs up long enough for the left fielder to come in and get it. We're going to line out the left. Maybe that one was going to drop down, but it didn't. Well, out to the field we go as Buster Posey comes up 0 for 1 on the day. If Bradley can get him out again. Game still scoreless in the bottom of the fourth. And that's going to be a pop-up. Goldschmidt's going to run and take it. So there's out number 1. Third plate appearance of the day. We've struck out and lined out. Facing a left-hander. You haven't hit well against them this year. It's 1-0 Diamondbacks in the top of the 6th. 1 out, a guy on second. If we can get a hit, we should be able to knock a run in. Wait on that fastball and we foul it off. Reached for that one. Very early on it. Early able to make contact. Fastball is going to go outside for ball 1. Reason I thought it was ball 2. So 2-1 or 1-2. Yeah, I keep thinking it's a 2-1 count. It's a 1-2 count. At least want to get that runner moved over to third. Looks like we're going to be able to do that. He just barely got us at first. Not seeing the ball well today. Back out into the field, Eduardo Nunez 0 for 2 on the day. Oh, nobody out. Runner on first, right? Yeah, first. 1-2 count. You can't earn a double play. That jump throw is necessary, but it was. Nunez was run down the line there. Baseman goes down to a knee to grab it. Hold on to second. They don't show the rest of it. Armando Ordonez coming up 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts on the day. 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. There's a runner on first, so a double play gets us out of the inning. Grab that, throw that on to first. Here we go. 1-2, get out of the inning. Diamondbacks keep the 1-0 lead. Eduardo Nunez coming up again, 0 for 3. Grounded out, grounded into a double play in the 6th. Might be able to do it here again in the bottom of the 8th. Runner on first and 1 out. One to short. Good pitch. Or hand it. Throw it on to first. I'm sure that's like 3 straight innings we've gotten double plays in. It looks like we're going to lead off the top of the 9th. Trying to get a hit. Throw for 3 on the day. Melanson's going to come in. This is a save opportunity. I think they're just using him to try to keep the score where it's at 1-0. Yeah, we're 0 for 3 in the day. It's solid contact once, but it was a line drive straight to the left fielder. Struck out in the first, and then a little dribbler back to the pitcher. Our last at bat. Come on, Giant. Benson's first pitch is a cutter that in the bottom outside quadrant, the strike zone. Counts 0-1. Cutter comes inside. Borderline. But 0-2 count regardless. There we hit a little bouncer out to second base. So we're going to go 0 for 4 on the day. For Posey, 0 for 2, walked in the 6th. Is going to come up. I can only assume this is in the 9th. Taking his sweet time getting in the batter's box. Yep. Runner on first, nobody out here in the bottom of the 9th. Gonna go ahead and try turn 2. One's a slow into the shortstop. Geez, that one kind of went a little crazy on me, but turn 2 in the 4th straight inning. Pretty clean. Replay made it look like it was crisp. It was anything but. We're going to take that game. So right now the series is split 1-1. Got 2 games left. We'll see what happens in the next game. So here we go. Game 3 of the series. We are 3 games under 500. Gonna climb back in it. Climb back to 500 at least. Series is split 1-1. Games left. Like another evening game. We're gonna be facing Jeff Zamarja, making his 8th start, 2-2 on the year, a 3.24 ERA. Making his 8th start. 8-7 starts. I don't know what I just said. Either way. Making his 8th start. Going to come up hitting 356 against right-handers. 303 on the year. A runner on first with 2 outs. We're in the top of the 1st. Going to throw over. I don't know who's out there. Looks like maybe Goldschmidt. Marge's first pitch. Slider high. We were late on it, it looked like. Out off, and it's 0-1. It'll be 0-1. And there we go. That's going to be our first hit of the series. Line that one out to right field. That's just the 2nd time we've made solid contact this series. Haven't had it. That's going to bring up Brett Lowry. 1 for 8 on the series with 2 strikeouts. Has an 0-1 count. And he's going to hit that one to 3rd. The baseman will throw on to 2nd and hit us at 2nd. So that'll end the top of the 1st. Get a hit. But don't get anything across. Keon Broxton will come up. The Giants 3 for 9 on the series, 3 singles. These guys wouldn't take so long. I know I could hit the X, but 1 out, bottom of the 1st. But he's on. That one's going to be a slow little bouncer out to us. We'll run in on it. Throw that on to 1st. 2 outs. Okay, so line up for the Giants: Nunez, Broxton, Belt, Crawford, Posey, Shebler, Cabrera, Saunders, and Maja. Out on the mound, Scott Schiebler. Come up. Runner on second with nobody out in the bottom of the second. See what he does. That's going to be a chopper to us. Our only play is going to be at first. He advances the runner to third. Giants have a good chance of getting that first run across. Now we line up Richardson, Pollock, Chisenhall out in the outfield. Lowry, Gomez, Linden, Goldschmidt in the infield. Nicholas behind the plate. And Chad Cool out on the mound. Eduardo Nunez 0 for 1, grounded out in the first. Going to come up here in the third. Looks like Cool got out of the second, giving up a run. Full range to our left and shallow right field there. Didn't have a lot of stink on that throw, but able to get Nunez. It's going to come up. We're 1 for 1 today. And we'll see if he can do anything. There we go. That's a hard hit ball into the gap. Rattle around the fence. And we're going to be able to get in there with a stand-up triple. That puts us at a tie for first in the league leaders with triples. I mean, there's a whole bunch of us there with 3. But it's good to be up there in the league leaders. Brett Lowry, who's 0 for 1 on the day, a chance to bring us in. Got a full count. With nobody out and us leading off getting that triple, we have a good chance to push the run across. And this should do it. Nice high fly ball. And he's not even going to catch that one. So right at the wall, we're going to come in and score. We have a 1-0 lead. Oh, I'd imagine we'll give Lowry a double on that. That was almost a home run. I'll play out there in left field. We'll come up 2 for 2. Single and a triple on the books. We have a 5-0 lead. We have a runner on first. 4th inning, runners on the corners, 2 outs. That 2-seamer is going to be flying outside for ball 1. We're putting together a pretty good inning here. 5 on the board. Chance to put in some more. We're going to go opposite field. I don't know if that's, I think that one's going to get caught. No, it's not. We're going to knock in 2 with a double. Well, we probably could have got the third there, but I didn't want to push it with 2 outs. I'll take the 2 RBI double. That sets us up for, if we get a home run, we hit for the cycle. That one was almost a home run. That was just a couple feet in from it. Bounces off the wall. That'll bring up Lowry, who doubled in his last appearance. There's an 0-1 count. See if he can knock us in. And I don't think he's going to. That's a pop-up right in front of the second base bag. So we'll get stranded out at second, but push 7 across. Take a 7-0 lead. Linden Belt's going to come up 1 for 1 for the Giants, hitting .392 on the year. That's ridiculous. It's the bottom of the 5th. 1 out with runners on first and second. See if we can't turn 2 and get out of this inning. Soft hit ball to the third baseman. He scoops it up. We're able to turn 2. Chad Cool's looking pretty good this outing. Speaking of cool, he'll be leading off the top of the sixth. All right, so 3 for 3, triple, double, single. We're looking for that long ball to complete the cycle. Leading off the seventh, it's 7-1. Diamondbacks. No, I think that could have been the pitch to do it on, but we just didn't. The swing on it. 0-1 count. Cutter's going to come inside for ball one. Count goes to 1-1. And that one, we weren't going to do it on that one. But 1-2. Gives us anything. Nope. We're going to go down on strikes. A little disappointing. Michael Saunders going to come up 0 for 1 with 2 walks for the Giants. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Still 7-1 Diamondbacks. And we'll dive to our left. Pick that one up, throw it on to first, rob him of a hit. That ends the 8th. That's the kind of defense I expect out of Linden. The ones where he just boots them. He has been lately. Yeah, it's a nice look at San Francisco. Let's see what's up. All right, so we take game 3. We take a 2-1 lead in the series. And we'll bring you back for game 4 and see if we can't win 3 of the 4. Here we go, starting game 4 of the series. Yeah, series. 18-20. We get the win. We pull within 1 game. 5 after 1. Which I knew we were getting ready to face, but those Giants don't have names on the back of their uniforms. Matt Moore making his 8th start, 3-3 on the year, a 2.51 ERA. Struck out 54 in 46 2/3 innings, and his whip is below 1 at .99, which is really, really good. So, and he's a left-handed pitcher. Don't hit those very well. We'll see how this game goes as we're going to start it off. We're 3 for 9, a triple-double, 2 RBIs on the series. Got a runner on first with 2 outs. For some reason, they have us hitting cleanup all the way around. And we'll foul that fastball off. Don't go to 0-1. Old Schmidt will go back to first. What the 0-1 looks like. And we're going to bloop that one into left. Old Schmidt's going to get the third. We'll follow him up to second. They'll give us credit for a double. That'll pull us as a team in within 1 of the Brewers, who lead the National League. 71 doubles. Don't ask me how we did that one, but we did. Lonnie Chisenhall, 0 for 7 with 3 strikeouts. Has an 0-1 count and a chance to bring in 2. And that one is not going to get through. Leaping throw by the shortstop, who I believe is Crawford. And Moore gets out of the inning without giving up a run. Ran 2, game still scoreless. See what this next game looks like. Or not the game, but next chance. It's another plate appearance, 1 for 1, thanks to that lucky double. And 2-1 Diamondbacks, runner on first with nobody out here in the 3rd. Yeah, that pitch was way out there. That pitch is low, way low, but we swing and miss. Could have been been more careful. We need better pitch selection. Like Goldschmidt's out there at first again. That fastball is going to be outside for ball one. Count goes to 1-1. Pitch. Barely able to make contact on that. Count goes to 1-2. Seen anything good to hit this at bat. Everything's been low and away. 1-2 count after fouling that changeup off. Chase that one out of the zone. Count stays at 1-2. Foul that one off. So he's thrown us nothing but off-speed pitches. We should be getting a fastball here. Yep, fastball and it goes outside. Count goes to 2-2, and Moore's wondering, like, what do I have to throw? Get this guy out. Already made him throw 7 pitches. This is going to be pitch number 8 on the at-bat. No. Oh, that fastball off that was very hittable. We were just late on it. Stays at 2-2. We let that one go. Luckily, we foul it off and stay alive, and this will be pitch number 10 on the at-bat. And he finally gets us to go down swinging. I don't know why I wasn't able to lay off any of those pitches. Just looked kind of foolish out there. But at least we saw 10 pitches. I guess there's a positive to that. Made him throw a lot. Come up for our third plate appearance. 1 for 2 on the day. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Diamondbacks have a 4-1 lead here in the 4th. That fastball is going to come inside for ball 1. Next pitch. That one will be in the dirt. Doesn't get away far enough for anybody to advance. But we have a 2-0 count. Get a hit, bring in a run. Use those insurance runs, but instead we're just going to roll over and hit that to short. We'll throw on to second, and they'll get out of the inning. So halfway through 4, we have the lead 4-1. Eduardo Nunez will come up 0 for 2. He struck out twice today. Runner on first. It's 4-3 now in the 5th. Nobody's out. We'll see if we can't turn 2. That one's going to get past us as we dive. Almost get that guy at second. Could have been a little quicker. I don't think there was any way we were getting that one. That one was hit too hard and just out of our reach. Brandon Belt will come up. He's 2 for 2. He has a home run and a single. Runners on the corners with 1 out here in the bottom of 5th. We need this double play to maintain the lead. There we go. Take it, throw it on to second, throw on to first. Get out of the inning. Still clinging on to a one-run lead. Two will come up, 1 for 3. Finally hit from the left side of the plate. Where we do our damage. A runner on first here in the top of the 6th with 2 outs. find a way to get him around to score. We can't get an insurance run. Instead, we're going to bounce that to third. We'll throw on to second. And that's what happens when you're just late. So it's still 4-3 heading into the bottom of the sixth. Hopefully we can hang on to this. It would be nice to take 3 of 4 from the Giants. Brandon Crawford's going to come up 0 for 2 on the day. He's leading off the bottom of the sixth. And slow little grounder out to us. We have to run in to pick it up. We'll throw it on to first. We'll be out number 1. We're going to come up for our 5th plate appearance. 1 for 4 on the day. Game's all tied up at 4. 1 out here in the 9th. So, we'll start it out. We'll get that ball right back up the middle for a base hit. See, it brings up Lowry. If there's any way we can take the lead. Lonnie Chisenhall, 1 for 4. He had a 2-run shot back in the 3rd. 2-1 count. I think we're going to take off on this pitch. And he's going to fly out to left field. Go ahead and get back to first. Now there's 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Chris Johnson going to come up 0 for 3. He walked in the 7th. 1-2 count. Running. Off. And that one's going to be a little blooper. Nobody's going to be able to get that one. And because we took off running on the pitch, we're going to go from first to home. Diamondbacks will take a 5-4 lead. Aggressive base running. We end up taking it. 3 of 4. Huge victories. Gaining some ground against the Giants, and we'll go ahead and we'll bring you back. All right, so we pulled within 4 games of the Giants. For 1 game under 500. Things starting to look good. We got 332 available points. And I think what I want to do before this all starts getting carried away before we start losing stuff. Yeah, but everything's so expensive to do. The dilemma I have. So we got to start doing something because eventually, here pretty soon, we're going to get those little down yellow arrows facing down, however you want to say it. So we got to start kind of doing some things that we haven't necessarily tried to improve on. Don't have enough to do that one. I have enough to do that, but I don't really care about that. What do we got left? I'm not worried about bunting. Need almost 600 just to do the contacts. 122 to do the arm accuracy. So I should be able to do arm accuracy and durability after the next series. And then that'll just leave the contact to do. And we can get back to power and fielding. Stuff like that. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for coming hanging out. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for daily videos. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.